Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing the process of making my resin keychain. This video is going to be broken down into two parts. The first part is going to be about the materials and products that I use to make the keychain. The second part is going to be the process of me actually making two of the letters for the keychain. If you are interested in any of the products that I mentioned, I will link them down below in case you are interested in starting this process as well. First thing that I wanted to share is the epoxy that I use, or the resin. This is what I got from Hobby Lobby. You can also get it on Amazon. This is the one I use. I really like it. I definitely recommend checking reviews on different resins and epoxies, and make sure that you read the instructions because they are all different. If you do not mix them right with the ratio, they will not cure. So definitely keep an eye out on that. I let my molds and epoxy resin cure for 24 hours before I take them out of the mold. Speaking of mold, the first mold that I wanted to show you was this keychain mold. It is a backwards letter keychain mold. That way you will have the correct side smooth. And I have some other molds as well. I will share them with you in this clip here. I also wanted to share keep from the minimal mess. Definitely recommend gloves because it can get a little messy. I also really love these silicone mats. I would recommend putting them under the mold. That way if you spill any outside of the mold, or if it comes off the cup whenever you're putting the epoxy resin into the mold, if it goes on that, you can clean it up once it dries on there. I also get these cups from the Dollar Tree. I love these cups because they have lines on here, so I use the lines to measure the epoxy. And I use popsicle sticks to stir it. Some of the other things that I have to actually put into the letters once I'm doing the letter, I use glitter. This is from Walmart, and then this is some flakes from Hobby Lobby. I've also done some dried flowers, and they work perfect for that. I love these. I ordered these. They're actually nail art from Amazon. And then once your letter cures, you will want to take it out of the mold, and then you will need to put the hardware on the letters. I use this handheld drill. It's really nice to use to drill the hole in top of the letter. That way I can put the eye pin into the top of the letter. And then you will also need some jump rings and some keychain rings. This kit that I bought from Amazon has all that you need. I will link it below and show you all the stuff that comes in here now. And then I also need a pair of pliers to put the jump ring together. And for my letters, I always put a tassel on there, and I will show these little tassels here. And you can get a bag of them on Amazon for pretty cheap. I have used these for my metal stamping keychains that I've made. I've also got like acrylic keychains that I've used these for. These work perfect for that. And that is pretty much all the products that I have. Like I said, I'll have them linked below if you're interested in purchasing them. I've made quite a few already, and it's very fun. If you are interested in seeing the process, keep watching, and let's get to crafting. Show you how I make my glitter resin keychain. I have to make some for an order, so I thought I would share my process. I have already mixed my resin in a cup. All resins and epoxies are different, so you'll just want to look at the instructions for the resin or the epoxy that you get. And I am going to be doing two different colors, one for each keychain, and then I'm also going to be putting some of the silver flakes in it. To do that, I do need some extra cups, so I got that. And I'm going to go ahead and pour some epoxy in each of these cups. And then to start off, I am going to put some clear epoxy in the bottom of the letters that I'm doing. I'm going to be doing a J and a G. And then once I've done that, I'm going to put a little bit of the silver flakes in there. A little bit goes a long way with it. And I'm just going to put a little bit in each spot there. Kind of mix that around a little bit. Same thing with the G. Okay. So now we're gonna do the color. And then we're gonna do some glitter, the purple glitter. And I'm gonna try to make it a little bit more runny. Alright, and that's how I get this done. I hope you enjoyed this quick little process on how I do my epoxy resin keychains. Also, I do have another tip for you since I have a little bit left over, some purple and the actual regular epoxy. I'm going to go ahead and use this. Put the all into that. Okay, so a tip for you, if you have any epoxy left over, you can put it in any of your molds that you have. It is hard to measure out the amount of epoxy you need for each keychain or any kind of mold you use. So what I do is if I have any extra, I will go ahead and put it into one of my molds that I have. I have this little mermaid bookmark. I'm going to try this out. I think that was a perfect amount of epoxy for that.